Welcome to the Audi Performance Zone. Stuart Cartwright is alongside us here. Stuart, yesterday we dived into quite a lot, really, when it comes to the long game. Now, I wonder if it's possible. Could you please help us with some of the short game aspects and particularly the putting? I can see you got the putter in the hand. Let's dive into this a little bit, can we? Absolutely.
As we know, Iona, an important part of the bag and can be uncomfortable as well. So I've got a couple of tips for the guys and girls out there. One, on posture. We've got to understand that we've got a light end and we've got a heavy end. When we get a little bit uncomfortable, this handle can move a little bit quickly. So we're looking for some connection between the club and us. And the way that we can do that is using our triceps at setup. So what I want you to do is hold the club out in front of you and really try to feel how your forearm and the club shaft line up. And then we're going to create a 90-degree angle between the forearms and the body. And then we're going to get that feeling of that tricep tucked in, so we can get a bit of a contact. Then we're going to tip forwards. And now all of a sudden, I've got a bit more of a 90-degree angle between my forearms and club shaft and my body. This way, I now feel like when I control, or when I move the golf club away, I feel like I controlled the speed of it with my chest, rather than feeling like it gets a little too quick. So as we got this club laid down on the floor here, we've thought about the putting stroke to be in a straight line for many years, but all of a sudden, my chest and the connection I've got with my triceps, I'm able to make the putter head swing in and have much more of an arc. So when we have that connection with our arms and the putter, all of a sudden it slows down the initial energy with the handle and allows us to feel like we can get some control with our body. Interesting, because you do see players out there, don't we, searching for that feeling of connection. Some of them are grabbing a bit of their jumper and they're tucking it under the armpit, and that's like, okay, connection. We see Bob McIntyre always touching the bicep and trying to feel that connection. So this is something that's obviously a really good feeling in the elite when they're on the putting green. 100%. And once you start to feel that connection, as long as you're getting that ball started on line, which is face control, which I've got a lovely little drill for you to be able to help with that. All of a sudden now it feels like you've got some good strokes going and you've got control of the face. So okay, let's take it on. Yeah, so how can we control the start line? Yeah. And so we're going to have this little drill here. We're going to pop a ball just in front of our object ball, and the idea is that I want to hit that ball, but I want to hit it as many times without the ball getting too far away from us. And each time I'm moving the ball away from the ball that's in front of me. So there we go, I'm going to strike that ball, drag the ball back, and now I'm going to hit the same putt again and trying to hit the ball. And each time I'm moving the ball away. So it's giving me a sense of that short range putt. And of course, each time it's going to get tricky. And all of a sudden, I feel much more comfortable hitting golf shots than I do hitting putts. And so all of a sudden I miss one. It's only because the camera goes out of range. It's a lot of pressure, this live TV. It's a lot of pressure. But the point is that we really all of a sudden have that control of that short range putt with that stroke and that connection. Brilliant stuff, Stu. Thank you so much as ever for giving us some tips, hopefully useful for you at home, that you can take in to your own golf this weekend. That's all for now from the Audi Performance Zone.